Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's readings. Thank you so much for being here. I am so humbled to read for you, and beautiful souls, welcome back if you're returning, welcome if you're new. Today we are asking for a message from someone who is on your heart or mind, or indeed both, on your heart and mind. And now this can be anyone. So it could be a love interest. For many of you it may be. It could be an intimate or a close relationship, but it could be a work colleague, or it could be someone with whom you don't have a great connection yet, or you're thinking about building a relationship with. Whatever this is about, it really can be anyone. And I'm going to be working in a very particular way. I'm going to be looking at the energy that sits between you. I will draw cards for each of you to see what energy you bring to this connection. I will also check out if there are any past life issues coming in. I will draw some additional messages around love, but I'll leave those towards the end of the reading. So if this isn't a love connection, you can watch the whole of the reading for that person. And then if it is love, we'll draw cards at the end. But we're really going to ask, what is it that this person wants to say to you? We're getting a message from them, from their soul, really, from their higher self, from them speaking to you at a level of soul, whoever this connection is for you. So we have 3 beautiful cards to choose from to help to guide you into the right reading for you. If you find you're drawn to more than one, it may be that there is more than one message. There's more than one thing that this person wishes to say to you, but try to keep them in your mind, or really feel them around you, their energy and essence, as you choose the pile that's right for you. So let me show you the cards in more detail. So pile 1, you have the card of possibilities. That's for pile 1, and this is sitting with the Jasper heart. Pile 2, you have the card of bubble. This is what it looks like. And this is sitting with the turquoise howlite heart. Okay. And pile 3, we have the card of belonging. That's for pile 3. And we have an amethyst heart. Very beautiful. Okay, so those are our 3 cards. Those are our 3 crystal hearts. Sit with your intuition. You may already know which of these is speaking to you, but whichever pile you're drawn to, or indeed piles, I always think just trust those feelings and go with it. I'm going to leave the video running for a minute or 2 longer, or a few moments, just to give you a little bit of extra time if you need it. And I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. This is an amazing card of possibilities. It carries so much kind of hopeful energy. So it would suggest that there is a very, massively exciting potential in this connection. So whoever this person is, whoever is on your heart and mind, I think this is loaded with possibility, actually. Let's draw a card for you each. Now, with these cards, you may find that you resonate more with the energy of one of them than the other. One of them will be you, one of them will be the other person. If they are sort of like they both kind of resonate with you both, it may just be that there is something really similar in your energy. So we have the prayer, and oh, look at this, we have the offering. Wow. Okay, these are beautiful energies. I think this really is a connection of profound possibility. I think your first card is really highlighting this. Now we're going to get a message from this person. Now, whatever the connection, look how this hand is rising up, and then this other hand is reaching in, offering. It is as if, and she has a hand showing as well. I think this is a connection where it could almost be like one of you is the answer to the other one's prayers. That's what's coming through here. I wonder if there's any past life connections between you, or any past life issues, but coming into the connection. Let's just check in and see. Look at this card. It's the other way around in this pack, and I have not seen that. So I'm just going to place that here between you. How interesting. Now, leadership, person of authority. I wonder if one of you might guide the other. One of you may be a guide. Perhaps you have, in a past life, known one another, but this person has come back and incarnated. I think perhaps to either you are a guide to this person, or they are a guide to you. This is really, really interesting, and I think there's definitely an offer of something here. Let's ask, what does this person wish to say to you? What does this person wish to say to you? We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Lovers. And then we have the Tower. Ooh, this is exciting. Let's stick with these cards for a moment and then we'll draw some more. Okay, this person finds you, my beautiful pile one, unbelievably interesting. That's the best way I can describe it. Like they really, look at this, two lone wolves. It's like I think there are similarities between you. And some of those similarities are that you are, I know we are all unique souls on our own journey, but I think you have something very, very niche, very unique about you. And so do they. And I'm not suggesting they are identical, but I think what makes you resonate with one another is that there is a kind, I think in many ways these are similar cards. I think you could both be the answer to the other one's prayers. There's something, I think both of you could give something to the other person. Well, whatever this connection, both of you would help one another to step up in a very life-changing way. Now, what I see though in this person, the message they're saying is that they see all of this potential, they see all of these possibilities, but they are, I think it would take them out of their comfort zone. You take them out of their comfort zone, perhaps because you remind them of who they really are. You remind them that it's, lone wolves can find other lone wolves. You remind them of something of themselves. You remind them of everything that is possible. And I think this person has sort of almost had accepted their life as it was, or accepted some elements of their life. And I think the connection with you brings greater possibilities. Now, whatever this acceptance is, it could just be that they were, rubbing along nicely in their life in some way, shape or form. I think you've opened up a space of possibility. Something about you brings in this, wow, this could be possible, this could happen, this could, something could emerge and transform. I think there's something going on around them that makes it a difficult decision to move forwards. It's like the possibilities are there, they see the possibilities. I think they really do actually want to step up. I think they'd like to join forces with you in some way, shape or form. But there is a hesitancy. There's something that makes this difficult for them. Perhaps they're clinging to safety, to stability. Maybe their world is, I don't know, it's been trundling along quite nicely as it is. And I think you kind of rock their world. If this is a love interest, then maybe you really do highlight the possibility of something. And that's almost quite scary for them. So I think the message from them is, on the one hand, there is a message that says, I think I could see everything about our connection as bringing huge possibilities, expansive, amazing, life-changing possibilities. I almost want to say I feel like they're scared, a little bit scared at the power of this, a little bit scared at the potential for this to really move forwards. Now, if this is a love interest, we can sort of tune into that energy. But if it's not a love interest, then there's definitely still something here. What are they? There's something that they are hesitant about. I mean, if this was a collaboration or like a business collaboration, maybe it feels like what you bring to this business, maybe you've got an idea and you want to take it forwards. I think that they feel that it could be, on the one hand, they see that it could be loaded with possibilities. On the other hand, it feels like it could be a little bit risky. Perhaps it's something that's a little bit different. Or if it's a friendship, maybe they have kind of been stung before in friendship and therefore they are a little bit reticent. It could even be that there are people around them, because I think this is so unique. It could be that there are people around them that wouldn't approve. So, for example, just as somebody could be thinking, this is a risky investment, your idea is amazing, I see every possibility, I really want to work with you, but it feels like it's risky. In the same way, this could be a scenario where it's like, what would other people think? You know, two lone wolves coming together, if this is friendship or even an intimate, love interest. What would people think? Would other people see this, look upon this, not exactly unfavourably, but because you are two lone wolves, you're two people who are very different, and yet you're similar in your difference, if that makes sense. What is it that they wish to say to you? Gosh, I think they are tangled as well in something. They are a little tied up in something already. Now, this could be what this is about, that they could have an existing commitment that would get in the way of them being able to move forwards. Like an investment, perhaps they're already heavily invested and they would love to move forwards with your idea, but can they really do it? Do they have the resources to do this? We have the Judgment card. I think they want to tell you that they are thinking about this and that they will make a decision. I think they are considering this. They do feel that it is worthy. I think they don't kind of want to pass it by. Interesting, Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups here. They don't want to pass it by. On the other hand, I think that they are thinking very, very, very carefully about whether they actually can offer what's needed or bring to the table what's needed. Somehow they are tied up elsewhere. Perhaps they already have a really strong friendship group, and not that a new friendship should ever involve necessarily giving up your existing friendships, but maybe there's something about those friends you might not fit with them. Two lone wolves coming together. Or, something about it, to be honest, if this is a love interest and they are single, but perhaps they're still tied up in, the ending of something else, the judgment of something else, the completion of something else. So maybe they're not quite ready to be able to move forwards. I feel there is something, and that's part of their message. Seven of Wands. I think that they are not quite ready yet actually. They know that they need to kind of make a choice. I think they believe in the possibility of you. They see the incredible, profound opportunities that are there, the possibilities. They want to step up. They want to support you. If you're caught in a situation as well where something's going on, but and you really want the support of someone, but you sort of feel, why aren't you stepping up? And they're sort of still tangled in something. It's like, why hasn't somebody got your back? There is something here, and the message from the person on your on your heart and your mind. They are tangled in something which makes it difficult for them to be able to really move forwards and commit right now, although they see the possibilities. And this is the message that they're saying. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information. You may well have collaborated or supported one another in a past relationship. That's absolutely for sure. But let's ask, how might this move forwards? Because we do have a clear message from the person on your heart and mind. I think that they want to move forwards, but somehow they're tangled in something that, or heavily invested elsewhere, or something else hasn't completed yet in their world. So even though they want to offer you what you would need and desire, and they want this possibility, I don't think they are in a position yet to be able to do so. They want to reach up. I think you're the answer to their prayers in many ways, just as they may be to you. But something else is in the way. We have the King of Wands. Yeah, how might this proceed? How might this proceed? We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords. Interesting, this Nine of Swords has a bat sitting there like a energy of transformation. We have the Eight of Cups, and got two more cards, so I'll go with both of these. We have the Six of Cups and the Two of Wands. Okay. I think they have to I think they will take an action. I think that they will come forwards, but they have to extricate themselves from something. What they're tied up in could even be an issue from the past. It could even be something in their headspace that says, that sort of limits them, like a limiting belief. But I think that they will move beyond that with the Eight of Cups here. Even though it feels for them like slightly bit of a rocky road here to move forwards. There's something going on in their world that is entirely to do with them. It's nothing to do with you. And that's also part of the message. I think they want you to know that there is nothing to do with you that is not what they would like to move forwards into, but they have stuff that they personally need to step up and address and process. I think they are working on it. There's historical issues that are still with them. They're still tangled in something that they've previously been invested in, however that is for them. I think that they will reach a point where they can move forwards, but I think there's a recognition on their part, and that feels very self-aware actually, a recognition on their part that they have to sort this out for themselves. It isn't something that you can do for them. They have to do it for themselves. And then when they have done it for themselves, then they can kind of almost find their way to you. If there's anybody returning from the past, or there's been a separation between two people and they're on your heart and mind, they are having to sort something else out first. They're tangled in something and they have to sort that out first. It's their stuff, basically, is what we're seeing here. It's their stuff and they've got to sort it out. And I think they know it at an absolute level of soul. They know it. They know that the possibilities are there for a very, very, very strong connection with you in whatever shape that is. But at the same time, they have to sort some things out first. And that's their message, really, really loud and clear for you, my pile ones. You haven't done anything wrong here at all, and there, that is part of your message. I'm going to now, I said I would draw cards for anyone if this is a love connection. We'll draw some additional messages around this. So if this is a love connection, a love interest for you, I am true to you. So their feelings are true. They are real, even if there's something about them that isn't fully available. You are so attractive, yeah, that they do see that they are so connected to the possibilities of you. I want to fight for this love. So they're in terms of love, they do want to do this. They want to make this happen. But I am not free to pursue what I want. Yeah, they are tangled. They want it, but they're tangled. This is the energy here. But I think that they are, yeah, I love you like no other. I think they'll come through for you. I think they've got to sort their situation out. And that's what your messages today have all been about. They see the possibility. They believe in you. They believe in what this could be. But they have to address something else first in order to be able to come through for you. I think they will do so. But it's something that they have to do. It's not something they can do with you. They've got to sort this out and move beyond something first, or wrap something up. If it's a business thing, they've got to wrap up one kind of deal, and then when they're available, then they can come forward and liaise and work with you. I think they will. I think they believe in this wholeheartedly, but they've got to get this right first. Pile 1, this is your reading. Beautiful souls, if this is resonating with you, do give me the thumbs up. Thank you so much, all of you, for all the things you do that support the channel, for liking, sharing, subscribing. It really does, when you subscribe and let people know about the channel, it really does help other people to find the readings, and it helps me to keep putting free stuff into the world. Beautiful souls, if you are watching this, this is a timeless reading. If you're watching it at the time of my uploading it, my Manifest with the Moon 2026 diaries have just gone live, and a workbook for 2026 with really detailed information about the key 4 PowerPoints of the month. I will do a video about this, and I'm going to do a webinar and also some ongoing monthly webinars where we actually work with the energy of the moon each month. So I'll keep you posted on that. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. Tons and tons and tons of love. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. Beautiful souls, the very first thing I'm going to do is draw 2 cards that show the kind of energies of you and the person on your heart and mind, whatever that connection may be. I'm seeing this one and also this one. Okay, now we have the gem and we have the pilgrim. Wow. This is fascinating. Okay, now we are asking for a message from someone on your heart, or indeed on your mind, or both. Now, I feel like, gosh, this is a real soul connection. It's like you are one another's sanctuary. It's like there's something very safe about the energy. Now, the bubble card it's got lots of messages that come with it to do with taking time out, being in a bubble. I'm just going to check in. I'm going to draw some more cards before I really dive into the messages that are coming through, or the message that's coming from this person. I do need to say, if there is distance between you, this person is longing for you. If you are joining this reading and asking about a potential love interest who you haven't yet met, then they are yearning for you as much as you are yearning for them. Okay? There's a real, sanctuary. That's what's coming through here. There's something as well that is quite almost like a hidden potential in this. Maybe there's something like a diamond in the rough with the gem. Let's Let's see if there's any past life connections or issues coming into this connection. Community, personal or professional connections. Okay, so you could have either lived or worked together. So I get the impression, again, though, the energy of community coming in is really telling us that this is like when you come home to someone, when you feel like you are at home, when you are together, you just, yeah, it is, somebody is your sanctuary, like your harbour. Well, that's showing immediately. We've got the Tower card. What does this person want to say? What is it that the person wishes to say to you? Your cards are flying out. I'm seeing this. It's really interesting. They're all kind of coming primarily at this point from the base of the pack. Seeing that one as well. The way I'm also seeing this too. What is this? Is this like at the base of the matter? Almost like the bottom line of something. Right, you have the Five of Swords. How interesting. Have you had a separation from this person? We've got the Judgment card. Have you had a falling out with this person? We've got the Seven of Cups and we have the Two of Cups. I wonder if some of you, if there's been any kind of, because I think maybe for some of you there could be have been a separation or a breakup or a split in something. Let's just put these to one side for a moment. And I think what they're saying to you, if that is the case, and this could also be connecting with community to a family member as well. I think if there has been a breakup or a separation, or they haven't found you yet, but there is an energy of, I think here, where something has, there could have been a discord now, or a judgment, or maybe something was said and, you know, it left its mark, something that was said that was hurtful. But there's something here that needs to be, I think this person is perhaps taking time out in order to be able to find their way back to you. There's something about someone coming back to you after, gosh, I wonder if in a past life, yeah. So let me try and pull through the different messages, because it's a general message, a general reading, for, you know, to reach many. Really need to think about the different messages that are coming through for you. So firstly, if this is connected to somebody on your heart and mind who you have had a disagreement with or separated from, or there's been a problem, I think they are needing time out to rest, and they're also sort of saying, look, why don't you do the same? Let's let things settle before we come back together. But there is a definite, I feel if this is the case, there is definitely a love there. There is a love and a regard and a connection for you, but something needs to sort of ease a bit before they can find their way back to you. But this is underpinned by love. Maybe even for you, it's underpinned by love. It could be that something almost out of the blue caused the separation. Now, if this is for someone you haven't yet met, or there is a difficulty in you being together, like maybe you've met somebody who lives overseas, like a long distance relationship, you don't live in the same community, or maybe you are perhaps having to, I don't know, if this is somebody you're visioning in, you're manifesting this relationship. As you manifest this connection, it's like the love is there, the deep love is there. They are searching for you and yearning for you as much as you are yearning for them. They will find their way to you. It's almost to say they are prepared to overcome the difficulties necessary. That's the real priority message coming through. They are prepared to overcome the difficulties necessary to bring you back together, or indeed to find you and meet you, or to overcome any problems. This is all about overcoming problems that are in the way of your connection. If you haven't yet met, I also think that they're letting you know that maybe something interrupted. I almost feel like there's a little energy of spirit, a message from spirit, not just the person speaking to you, but perhaps it's their higher self or even their guides coming through to say to you, look, there's been a bit of a delay here. You know, this person is on their way to you, but there's been some disruptions in their world or in their circumstances that have delayed their ability to find you and to connect with you. Let's look at the other cards that we have as well. We have the Ten of Wands, right, and the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. There could even be, if this is someone on your heart or on your mind, perhaps there have been some responsibilities that they've needed to attend to before finding their way to you. This is very, very interesting reading. Do you know, pile 2, this is so interesting. I just got interrupted. There was suddenly somebody came past and needed something, and I had to press the pause button. I find that really, really interesting. I feel that's telling us something about your reading. So what is this person wanting to tell you? They certainly seem to be willing to find a way to overcome something. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune, right? I think this person is absolutely committed to overcoming a difficulty because you are home. You are the place they call home. Maybe they're travelling with the pilgrim. I almost feel that your message from them is that they are absolutely committed to overcoming, if there's been a discord, to overcoming the discord. If there's been, that they're ready to turn something around. But right now, I feel patience is needed here. Very, very interesting energy around. I think they're sorry as well. There is almost an energy of an apology here. Like an apology for something that went wrong, or an apology if they haven't yet found you from their sort of higher self. They got waylaid along the way at a level of soul. Or if their circumstances are such that they can't move something forwards, or, you know, like you live on the other side of the world. I don't know, there's something here. But you are their safe haven. It's just something that and I think they will find you. You've got the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. Let's see if we can gather more information. I feel that there's an apology, which is fascinating. There's an apology that somehow you're sitting and waiting in your bubble. But I guess, you know, the message from perhaps your spirit team is, look, take time out to rest. But maybe they needed time out to rest. But yeah, there is something here that hasn't moved forwards, or hasn't yet arrived, or hasn't reached its fullest potential, or hasn't come back together. Let's ask for more information, please. May we ask about what happens next? Can the person on your heart and mind speak about what is taking place next? We have the Four of Wands. Right. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Star. Lovely. Okay, that's super nice. We've got the High Priestess. Oh, look at this. This is the two. It's like two of you coming back together. May we have one more card? Here it is. The Eight of Wands. Right, soon. The message is they are coming soon. They will find you. If you haven't yet met them, they're at a level of soul. They are telling you, look, you are my safe harbour. I want to be yours. You know, I'm your hidden gem. You are mine. They are coming to find you. if this is a discord, an argument, a separation, they will come back, I think, very soon. They're going to mend the heartache, as it were, the problem. Something will be ended, basically. They are finding their way, and they are absolutely committed wholeheartedly to this connection. They are committed to this relationship. So whatever this is, if you're friends and you've fallen out, they are committed to your friendship. I think, as I said, there's apologies here. It's loaded with apologies. And even if it's somebody on the other side of the world who hasn't yet met you, they are finding their way. Their soul is saying to you, soul to soul, I am looking for you. I will overcome any difficulties to get to you. And I feel like they're working at it. And, you know, 8 of Wands is a real fast energy. I think they're coming soon. I don't think you have to wait long. So that's also another message from the person on your heart and mind. Or indeed the person on your heart. Or indeed the person just on your mind. Whoever this is. They are overcoming whatever difficulties. And I think this will come fast. Let's ask now. Let's draw some extra cards. If this is a love interest, I said I would draw love interest cards for you. I would also just say with the past life energy as well between you. I do think, yeah, this could also be a family member with whom you've had a falling out, or there's distance between you. But I think you've been connected before. Probably either within a close community or as a family member, and therefore it's almost like the strength of that love and that connection will endure, and that's how you'll kind of almost be drawn together. If it's someone you've never met yet and you're looking for love, they are searching for you because they want that connection. They want that sense of homecoming where you feel safe. You can be in one another's bubbles, and it's beautiful. Let's draw cards for anyone for whom this is a love interest. May I kindly inquire about a message if this is a love interest from someone? I am still figuring it out. Okay, yeah, trying to find their way. I'm hurting and I'm upset with you. Okay, so if this is for those of you for whom this is a falling out, I think they're still in it. I want to fight for this love, but they are absolutely wanting to bring this through. If this person, hasn't yet found you, they know. It's like, you know, when you just know someone's out there. They absolutely know that you're out there. Right, I feel like you would be, I feel like you'd be better off without me. I feel you with me. It's very interesting. So I do feel there are further messages coming through here in terms of love. I think if this is a love interest and you've had a falling out and a separation, this person is still very, very much in the throes of processing their feelings. They are genuinely, I believe, committed to coming through with this, but they are still quite raw. If this is a love interest that you haven't yet connected with, I think that this is someone who is still processing. It's like they may well be in that space where they feel like they're in their own bubble, and almost as though they have days when they wonder, will they ever find you, or will you ever find them? I think there is this kind of energy, but everything that we're seeing in your reading, the essence and the energy of your message is actually that somebody is prepared to overcome, that they're very committed in overcoming whatever could be in the way of a coming back together. And it does feel like a coming back together. Even if you've never met them in this lifetime, it's a coming back together because you've known them in a previous lifetime. And I think they are committed to resolving anything. If you have been connected with somebody who's had there is an apology. That's the best thing that I think I can sort of tune in with this energy. Very interesting that there's been several disruptions around my room while I've been doing this reading. And it's, this is a very quiet location, which is why I moved to it. And fascinating that suddenly there's been loads and loads of sudden disruptions all in your reading. And I do feel that there's something about that. And maybe that's also part of the message soul to soul from this person. Look, there have been disruptions. This is something I want to fight for. This is something that I want to be committed to. I want to move this forwards, but other things have basically got in the way. And that's what we're really seeing here. My beautiful pile twos, I am sending you all the love in the world. Thank you so, so much for being here. Thank you all for liking, sharing, subscribing, and all the things that you do that support the channel and support me. And if you are watching this as I'm uploading it, thank you so, so much, all of you who are tuning in with the Manifest with the Moon, Astro Moon Diary 2026. It's a really exciting book. We've got loads and loads of extras in it, and there is a workbook for 2026 as well, with really accurate dates and timings that people asked for last year. So beautiful souls, and thank you all so, so much. Do check them out, and I look forward to seeing you again for some other readings really, really soon. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You have the most beautiful card of belonging. I love this card. I love the imagery on it. I mean, it is just heavenly. It's so connected and interconnected. So let us get a message from someone on your heart and mind, or indeed heart or mind, or one or other or both. Okay, do you know, I almost wanted to draw 2 more cards. Now I'm drawing a card initially for you both, but I wonder if there are other people involved here actually. We have the King and the Flame. Gosh, look at the connection between these 2 cards. Gosh, this could well be about a twin flame connection. Interesting that one energy is really out there and the other is almost behind the scenes. Very interesting. Belonging. Let's see if there's a past life energy between you at all. We have Archangel Raphael, love, healing, and miracles. Wow. Almost feel as though you have, this feels like a power. I'm going to call it a power couple. It could be a power friendship. It could be a power love connection. It could be a power working alliance, but it's a power couple. This is wowza. I feel like, a bit like, when geese fly, and in this shape actually, when geese fly and one is leading, and then the reason they're able to manage to fly really long distances is because when the one at the front is kind of like expending the most energy. And then when they get tired, they drop back and another one pushes forwards and they take their turn. And then the one that was tired is now in the slipstream, so flying is easier. And so they can fly these phenomenal distances because they work together as a team. Now, although some of you could be inquiring about a love interest, in which case you really are a power dynamic together, I think this could be for many of you a business connection. However you look at it, you could build a community together, though you could also build a family together. I think there is purpose in you coming together in this connection. This is a relationship of higher purpose and higher calling. However, whatever way, shape or form this arrives, let's see what we are shown. What is the message from this person? What is the message from this person on my pile 3's heart and mind? I'm seeing these and that one and that one. Loads of cards coming through for you. Again, very forward energy. Knight of Cups, that's a very forward energy. We have 6 of Cups. Gosh, look at what the web that you can weave. The Empress. Gosh, this is a harmonious relationship. 7 of Pentacles. and the Ace of Swords. I think you are a dynamic pair. What's the prickliness here? Let's see what else we have. We have the Hierophant. You have the card of Strength. You have the Magician. You have the Three of Cups. Right, there's space for one more card, so I'm just going to draw it. I'm not sure. There it is. Okay, Eight of Cups. Right. Okay. I think the message from this person is very clear. The message from the person on your mind, or indeed on your heart, or both, is absolutely that they feel that you can build a world together. They feel that as a couple you are strong, it's like you can take on the world. It's almost as though, whatever the world presented you, you could deal with it. This is somebody who really believes in this connection. They really feel like you can make a difference. You can absolutely make a difference. I think they recognise that you have the power of healing. You can make a difference to people's lives. They're absolutely in it for the long term. If this is a working alliance, I think they see this, it's not just as an abundant kind of connection, but what really fires them up is the fact that this is a connection that makes a difference. So if this is a working alliance, it's, do you know what? We could really go places. We could build bridges. Building bridges. We are all related. Isn't this beautiful? I'm just going to show you this card in more detail again. It's so stunningly gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? It's like you can bring communities together. You can bring people together. You can make a difference. You can help people to heal. You can help people overcome challenges. You can help people to rise, to move beyond something. I think this is a real amazing connection. And the message from this person is that they want to make this happen. They absolutely want to come alive with you. Now, if this, as I said, is a working alliance, wow, you're going to go places together. If this is a personal connection, I mean, if this is like a friend or somebody then this could be within your community. You're really making a difference. If this is a personal relationship, you set the pace for possibility. This is what this person is saying. The message from them is really clear. It is, look, I absolutely want to do this with you. I want us to, it's like we share a common purpose. We share purpose, we share commitment, we know we can make a difference together. Underpinning it as well, there's a real depth of friendship. If this is a colleague, this would be a colleague you would become really good friends with. If this is a partner, an intimate partner, a love interest, you will become really good friends. The friendship would be right. It is like the solid foundation. Because I think that you sing from the same page. You may have quite a different approach to how you... It's not how you navigate something. That's not the case at all. I think you sit in unity, actually. But what is different is, I think one of you is more out there. It's like one of you maybe is more extrovert or more out there. The other is more introvert, more reflective. And therefore it's like you're yin to their yang, or the other way around, or you're their yang to their yin. It's like you are balanced. There's the out there going for it energy. There's the internal reflective energy. And I think it is this extraordinary balance between you. Look at Archangel Raphael's hands here, and the Magician. The hands are balanced. The Hierophant, the hands are united. I think you can. This is the way you complement each other. And the message from this person is basically, let's make this happen. Let's go for it. Let's build a world together. Let's take on the world. Not build a world together as such. Let's take on the world. So if this is a project, let's go for it. Let's work together. Let's take on the world. We can make a difference. So however this is, let's get some more information and see whether we're shown anything else about how this moves forwards. We have the Three of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the High Priestess. We have the Seven of Cups. And we have the Maiden of Cups, the Page of Cups. I think this person is absolutely saying to you, the message from them is, I actually want to do this and I want to do it now. I want to, whatever's, it's time to leave the past behind and make a difference in the world. It's like whatever history has been there for either of you, wherever you've come from, they absolutely want to come together. They feel it's guided. They really feel that you have been brought together with purpose. And the message from them is that they're honouring that purpose. And they want to make this happen. It's like, it really is. Let's make this happen. Let's take on the world. Let's make a difference. That is the message from this person. It really is. We can come together. We can do this. We can fight together for what matters. And they want to take these steps and they want to initiate things and to get things going with you, and they want to do it now and soon and really, really, really make it happen. Beautiful souls. If this is a love interest, which for some of you it could be, I did say I would draw some extra cards. So let's draw some additional love messages and see what comes through. The message is really clear. This person wants to move something forwards and they want to move it forwards now. You are magnetic to me. I love you like no other. Isn't this gorgeous? I am hiding my feelings from you. I wonder if they are needing you to be more overt, more obvious, because they want to move this forward. So they're not yet, maybe they're not yet saying this, but this is what they're feeling. I don't understand this connection. I think that they are a little blown away by this. Absolutely blown away. I think that don't understand it is that maybe you haven't exactly demonstrated how you feel. And therefore, the message is, let's go for it. Let's take on the world together. Let's make this happen. But in love, I think maybe you haven't yet shown your feelings. I suspect you're the light under the bushel here. And I think that they want to reach out, but maybe you're not giving them enough signals for that to feel clear or obvious to them. So let's just inquire about this. Let's follow it through. May I kindly ask if my pile threes kind of need to do anything? Is there any advice and guidance about how to assist this situation? Eight of Swords. So you're definitely kind of holding back. Perhaps you're feeling like you're, what if you're in the what if territory? What if it doesn't work? What if this isn't successful? Should I go for it? Shouldn't I go for it? Seven of Swords. How interesting. Eight of Swords and the Seven. And then we have the Moon. Well, how about diving in? Follow your intuition. Trust your intuition. Don't be tangled in your head. Your reading is saying stop tangling yourself in your head. Maybe you came to these readings because you have this absolute intuitive gut feeling that this is somebody that you can build an incredible connection with. But there's something in you that is a little bit anxious, or you're overthinking it, or you're reticent, or, and actually this is sort of saying, get out of your own head. Trust your intuition. The connection is real. I think maybe you need to show a little bit more, to illuminate a little bit more of yourself, so that this person can pick up those signals and then act upon the message that they are saying here, which is, I really want to go for it. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Pile 3. Wow. This is your reading. Beautiful souls, I'm sending you all the love in the world. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting and all the things you do that support the channel. And if you are watching this as I have uploaded it, the 2026 Manifest with the Moon Astro Moon Diaries, my diaries, are now available. It's been an incredible year of putting them together. We've got 9 different diaries in 9 different locations with absolute accurate timings, moon timings for you. So wherever you are, you can really actively manifest with the moon. Obviously, if you're watching this, it's a timeless reading. In a year's time, I deeply apologise. But if you're watching this in a year's time, then look out for the 2027 diary will probably be available. So look out for that. Beautiful souls, tons and tons of love. I am sending you all the love in the world. This is a go for it reading. It really, really is. Kind of like get out your own way. Tons of love, pile 3.